Hey, what's up? It's your girl Terry D, editor in chief and relationship blogger with Love Chapters, where we help grown folk turn the page and write their next love chapter. So today I'm going to be coming to you talking about unhealthy hearts. And that's because I have got a huge request for why can't I make it? Why can't I get past this? Why am I not able to have a healthy relationship? So I just want to kind of touch on how to get past that, how to love with a healthy heart. A lot of us, we get into these relationships after we've broken up with someone and it doesn't work. And so it's like a repeated cycle. We continue to get into these relationships and we keep asking ourselves, what am I doing wrong? The next thing you know, we're now blaming ourselves, thinking there's something wrong with us. Well, kind of, sort of, there is. We go into another relationship and we have not released any of the baggage from the old relationship. So, what happens is we love with unhealthy hearts. If your heart is just um, filled with discontent, bitterness, unhappiness, unforgiveness, just anger, then you cannot take that to someone else. It's just not possible. Yes, someone can love you through the pain, but that's something different. It has nothing to do with they're not them. They are not them. So what you have to understand is take some time. I hear women say all the time, I don't like to be by myself. Okay, well, no one likes to be by themselves, but you also don't want to continue this vicious cycle. It's almost as if you're creating your own cycle, your generational curse. So we want to be able to break that. Get you a village of women who got your back. Get you a village of women who have learned what it knows what it feels like to get past that, that knows what good love feels like, what it feels like to have a good man behind them. Because if you get another broken, unhealthy woman that's going to give you advice, then you are not doing yourself any good. It's a disservice. So I say to you, if if you know you're not past your ex, then you need to not bring anyone else into that foolishness. Leave that just behind you. You need to pray about it. You need to use faith. You need to be honest with yourself and with others. So acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you still love that person. If you still love them, it's okay. Just don't stay there. Don't wallow in it. And then don't start naming and marking men. He's a dog. All men are dogs. They're no good. I heard someone say, girl, please, he cheating. I don't care. And I've heard men have told me for themselves that I know I am not involved with, that is not interested in men on that level, that tell me how much they love their wives, how much they love their girlfriends, and what they would do for them. But we have just adopted this whole pain that we love to hold on to, and that is not healthy. Ladies, let that foolishness go. You have to say to yourself, I deserve someone that thinks I am the bomb.com, that I am all that. And you have to believe it, because he can tell you that all day long. But guess what? If you have that unhealthy heart, you're not going to believe him. You have to stop reading all this stuff that's going to tell you that men are going to do you wrong. You don't want to play games. You just want to figure out how to get that love that you deserve. You already have it in you, but you've tainted it because you've had a few bad relationships. So I'm going to back up a little bit and tell you, acknowledge that you may still love that person. Yeah, they did you wrong. They broke your heart. They cheated on you. They did all that stuff, but you still love them, and it's okay. Don't wallow in it. It is okay. But now, how do I get past this? Now that means get you some help. Get you someone that's a coach, someone that can coach you, give you some goals to reach, get you some professional counseling. Whatever it takes, do it. But also do it alone, not in another relationship. Because once you go there, you want to bring together two healthy hearts. And a healthy heart attracts another healthy heart. If you're broken, guess what? Someone else broken is going to just attach to you. And then now you're both just going through this crazy cycle and mental and emotional abuse towards one another. And that's not what you're looking for. So, acknowledgement, getting some help, making sure you have that village that's going to say it's okay, someone you can call up in the wee hours of the morning and say, please help me, someone that does not judge your tears, someone that doesn't judge you even if you slip and go back to that person. Because you know what? Sometimes you will. I did it. I'm just going to be honest with you. But you know what? I didn't stay. I had to work my way through it. Now, my way through it may not be your way to work your way through it, but I can tell you one thing for sure. Don't go into another relationship, because then you're back to square one if you have not healed, if you have not forgiven that person. Forgive yourself and forgive them and keep it moving, because you want to make sure that you are developing this healthy way of living, this way of love, and not look towards the end, because right now you're not living for the end. You're not living for whether or not it's going to work. You're living and loving in the right now, and you're living and loving with full life and full purpose. And living with a healthy heart, releasing anything old, will position you and purpose you for that right man. And you cannot continue to hold someone accountable for decisions that you made. Now, say that that person hurt you, say that they did something to you, but you stayed. Okay, so was it right what they did? No, but you also had some part that you played in it. So that's another thing that you got to kind of work out on your own. What did I do? Why did I not think I was good enough? Why did I stay in something that did not serve me? So, ladies, we have to start taking accountability for who we are, where we are, and what role we played, because it takes two to tango. We've heard that saying 1,000 times. Yes, some things sound cliche, but you know what? Some things are right on point. I'm going to tell you right now, if it don't fix, if it's not broke, then don't try to fix it. Then some things, they just may seem cliche about forgiving yourself. You do have to forgive yourself. Forgive that other person. Free yourself. Release that toxic, that just those toxins that's within your heart, that's clogging it up and keeping you from being able to give to that person that is designed for you. Because I guarantee you, he's out there. He's out there. Everyone is not a dog. I've had friends say, Terry, you had a bad relationship, but I've had so many amazing ones. And so I don't let that one, just outweigh and overshadow what I know love to be. And they say, how do you still believe in love? Because that's who God tells me I am. And so I know I deserve it. I've also been involved in some relationships that I know may not have served me. But you know what? Sometimes you got to go through the fire. You have to go through it, but you don't stay there and burn. You should go through it. You may get a few burns along the way, but you keep it moving. And when people keep telling you, that you're crazy, you're stupid, you release yourselves of those people too, because we have to have a village in everything we do. Somebody that believes in you, somebody that knows your worth and can tell you that, and that can validate that for you, and that you know what you believe. And then that way we're able to serve our men the way that they deserve, the men that want to be there for us. Then now we're tearing them down because of somebody bad, one bad experience, two bad experiences. No, they deserve us to come full force because it's too many other forces out there against them, against us, and we got to come together. And sometimes when we're together, it's as if no one else exists in the world. So, ladies, get it together. Get you a support system, get you a sisterhood of women that's going to cheer you on, that's going to let you cry on their shoulder, but not going to let you stay there. They're going to say, okay, we've done this. Now what? That's why you need a coach. That's why you need some professional help. That's why you have to acknowledge. That's why you have to release. And then that way, now your heart is ready to love that man that's out there waiting on you. And he deserves it. I know you may say, oh, she's just out there rah rah cheering for a man. Absolutely, because that's what I want in my life. I want him to be there waiting on me, welcoming me, and loving me the way that I deserve. And you, if you want the same thing, then that means you're going to be out there cheering too. You're not going to call him a dog. You're not going to call him names just because you had a bad experience. Guess what? You played a little part in that, but we going to keep it moving. We going to make this happen, and we going to have some testaments to how we are loving with healthy hearts and releasing all those toxins. So again, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Love Chapters, and I will chat with you all later. If you want to keep up with me, follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/love chapters. Follow me on Twitter at love_chapters, and keep up with my blog at www.lovechapters.net. Thanks again, and peace out. It's your girl, Terry D. Bye-bye.